everyone, welcome to Botany Insider. So we have one more special guest in our platform, that is Abhishek Das. He has scored All India rank 50 in his third attempt. Or in this particular complete one-on-one interaction, he'll be sharing his strategy. So first of all, congratulations Abhishek for such a great success and for such a
Thank
great
you.
rank. I welcome you on our platform.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It's a very nice feeling after all the hard work that I did. Now, actually, I put the JRF now. It's a bit like calm situation that I've got on my mind.
That's a very good thing. So you must be very much excited as well as a lot of emotions going on right now, right?
A lot, ma'am. Like yesterday night, I was also actually very much excited, and now it's like all right,
Okay, now it has got normalized, right?
a bit, you can say.
Okay, perfect. So now you have your juniors with you with whom you have to share your strategy, right? So first of all, what was your main core area of focus? Like when you started off with the preparation, so what was your main thing? And just share your journey with us very firstly, because it was your third attempt in which you qualified. So what was your journey all through?
Like I started my preparation a lot while ago in the 2020, nearly about from October to November. Like from then I started doing it, but and now I look back that those were the golden days. Actually, I miss those days when I used to study for 8 to 10 hours consistently throughout the examination days. Like I miss those days. Actually, now what I think. The outcome is not much pleasant than the journey itself. That I think over actually, like the journey was more beautiful than the outcome itself. And now something when I look back at that time, like when I used to study for 8 to 10 hours consistently, those were like an awesome days I can remember. Like I still miss those days, and I want to go back to those days. And that's why I think that I would be preparing again for something, any other examination.
That's a very very good thing. So yes, you're absolutely fine. बहुत सारे students इस journey को जब हम prepare कर रहे हैं, they feel like it's a burden, but no, अगर हम
Right.
उस journey को enjoy करेंगे, you'll for sure get through this. So Abhishek, what were the mistakes that you did in your first and your second attempt, and what helped
Yes.
you crack in the third attempt, and that too with such a great rank?
Like in my first attempt, I actually did not try to go for CSIR net because I was not at all familiar with the syllabus and I did not even prepare for it. Now the thing is that I went there and I saw the question paper. It was difficult to me because I did not study in the initially. And in the second attempt, I actually read 2 or 3 units, but I could not crack CSIR net at that time. And like it was my mistake. My MSc was going on, so I did not like fully concentrate on the syllabus. Now, but it's an excuse. I'm again telling you that it's possible. I'll give an example after that. Like in the third attempt, I went for like I studied about 10 to 11 modules, and some of them are learned from you. Actually, I learned a lot of units from you. The
Okay.
videos you made at the Botany Insider channel, those were absolutely fabulous, and I got those PDFs, direct PDFs from your channels. I made them by taking screenshots. I can show you that even it's in my phone. So it's like you have a huge contribution in that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we'll be like discussing the entire strategy because हमने कल हमारी एक और student है खुशी जैन, she qualified in her first attempt.
Yes, I saw.
See, first attempters and third attempters की strategy में difference होता है, right? So now I would
Right.
want you कि आपने हर एक अटेम्प्ट को मतलब जो आपने हर एक पार्ट में प्रेपरेशन करी, सो व्हाट वाज योर प्रेपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी? लेट्स स्टार्ट विद पार्ट ए. सो यू कैन टेल द नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस हमें कितने करने चाहिए और आपने स्पेसिफिकली क्या उसके अंदर स्ट्रैटेजी अप्लाई दैट यू कैन शेयर.
Like in part A, there are lots of possibilities that you will get 5 to 6 questions common and you will be able to do them very easily. Like 5 to 6 questions are doable. like you can easily get them. That's what I got, and that's what I aimed for. Like if I had got more questions, I would have definitely done it. But in the I went for the evening shift in the examination center. So there were questions like I could do 6 of them very easily, but rest of the questions I attempted. I went for 2 or 3 more. I did not get it. I got it all wrong. That's why, like, I stopped myself at part A with 6 questions, and in the part B, like, to me actually, it was a bit tough. It was a bit tough for me in case of part B, and I saw the questions. I was a bit heartbroken at that time because I thought that I would be easily doing 20 to 25 questions easily. But I saw the questions; they were difficult actually. To me, it was difficult. And what I did was like that. I did not try to attempt any wrong questions. Like whatever I knew, I went for it in part B. Like I went for like 16 questions in part B, and I got 14 of them correct. Okay. So that's one point. Like I did not get negative marks from part B, and in case of part C, I knew that I would be getting 25 questions easily. I would be going for it, all of them, and that's what I did. And I tried to do all of the part A, B, and C with maximum accuracy. And in part C, like I attempted 25 questions, I got 23 out of them correct.
That's a very, very good thing. Students, you can understand one thing. It's all about accuracy. बहुत सारे
Right,
स्टूडेंट्स नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस के पीछे भागते हैं, बट आई
right,
थिंक ही हैज मेड इट वेरी क्लियर कि अगर 16 17 भी करने हैं सो
right,
मेक श्योर कि वो एक्यूरेट हो, बिकॉज
right,
25 करेंगे, 25 में अगर 10 गलत हो गए तो वो नेगेटिव जाएगा, राइट? सो इट्स
right.
बेटर दैट the number of questions that you are doing, that should be done with actual accuracy. And how did
Absolutely.
you manage out the accuracy? Was it the previous year question session or what was that?
Initially, at the beginning of my preparation for the third attempt, I did all of the PYQs from 2011 to 2022. I studied all of them, but as I saw, like in the few early years, like 11, 12, 13, 14, the questions are a bit easier. But as you go along the years, the question gets difficult and more difficult. And through I thought that the examination pattern is changing, and the things that I was doing earlier, it won't work. So I had to go for multiple books. Like I'll tell that in the previous next session, next time.
Okay. That's a very good thing. Remember, students, previous year questions are the utmost source of your preparation. I guess जितने भी toppers से हम बात करेंगे, I think सब students का, सब toppers का, I would say पहला यही strategy होता है that go for your previous year questions, because that's something very, very important. Perfect. So now, Abhishek, what was your entire like source list, I would say, because that is also one more important thing जो students को problematic लगता है कि sources क्या use करे, कहाँ से पढ़ाई करे, and etc etc. So just clarify that particular thing as well.
Actually, I used multiple books that is used generally, and some of them were like Watson. One of them was Watson for fundamental processes, and I used Gilbert. I used Leninger for biochemistry as well, and there were some general books that I used, and those were kind of like enough. If you read them, you don't need to read all of it. Like it's you need to just selectively read some of the parts, and it will get the job done.
That's also one of the important things. Students think कि जो वो 1000 pages है वो सब हमें length to length read करना है. No,
Right.
that's not required.
Right.
I guess, Abhishek, if I'm not wrong, it is not technically possible also.
It's not possible. I hope everyone has seen the Leninger book. It's way too thick. Like it's not possible to cover the whole book
More
within
than
6 months.
1100 pages are there. I guess more
Right,
than
right, right,
1100.
right. And you don't need to even study all that to crack CSI. There is a little portion like 2 to 300 pages would be maximum. I can say that you can read out of it, which will be helpful for you, helpful for your CSI examination.
एग्जैक्टली बट स्टूडेंट्स व्हाट दे डू, वो पूरा लेनेंजर लेके बैठ जाएंगे एंड देन दे फील लाइक कि सीएसआई
No,
क्वालिफाई हो जाएगा, नहीं होगा, इट वोंट गेट
नहीं,
क्वालिफाई। लेनेंजर इज एन
नहीं,
एक्सीलेंट बुक, दैट्स फॉर श्योर, बट वो अगर आपको
right.
बायोकेमिस्ट्री में पीएचडी करनी है तो इट्स रिक्वायर्ड, नॉट फॉर योर सीएसआईआर। सो स्टूडेंट्स मेक श्योर कि आप रिसोर्सेज थोड़ा कंसोलिडेटेड रखें। सो अभिषेक, व्हिच अदर सोर्सेज दैट यू यूज्ड इन योर प्रिपरेशन?
Like I used my BSc notes as well. They were a bit helpful. It helped me to get my basics clear. And YouTube was there always. Like I studied a lot of things from you, basically module 12 and module 13. That I also told you in the WhatsApp. I prepared some of the PDFs from your videos.
That's
Like
a
they were
very
a bit helpful.
Okay, that's a very very good thing that हमारी YouTube की videos were helpful to you. And what else did you use?
I also attended your marathon sessions that you used to conduct at 8 p.m. And most of them I used to join all the time. And I used to practice PYQs from there with you. And it was a fun time, I can say. Like, I enjoyed it very much. And
You
if
made
I,
many friends also. If I remember, you made
right,
many friends in
right,
the marathon also.
right. Right. Everyone was enthusiastic and everyone was eager to learn. That is what like motivated me a lot to join the session as well.
Okay, perfect. So now I would like you to give your part B theory segment strategy, because part C का तो हम prepare करके कर लेंगे. So repeated revision strategy था, या what was the strategy for part B specifically, because students face problem in that.
Right. There are lots of informations that you need to recollect all the time to answer the questions for part B. Most of the time in part C, you will see the answer is given in the question if you read it carefully. But in case of part B, it's like you have to memorize some of the stuffs. But for that to memorize, it might be a bit contradicting for other students that what I'm gonna say. It's like I never made notes. I never made notes. I wrote I studied from the book clearly, and it was like I did multiple revisions. I like read 10 to 20 times each book, and which helped me got through part B. Although there must be some problems, you can make notes. Obviously, there are some students who will definitely say, and I do agree with it, that if you get benefited from using notes, from making notes, you should definitely do it. I did not do it. That doesn't mean that you should not. Okay, something
Exactly.
like that.
Strategies differ from every student. अगर
Right, right,
अभिषेक ने notes नहीं बनाए, students don't think
right,
about that you should not
right,
make it. He is telling that if he has
right,
not made it, he has made it clear कि he has revised it 18 to 20 times. So make sure
right,
that you are taking the positive thing out of it. ये mind में नहीं बिठाना कि अब notes नहीं बनाने. No, you will have to make your notes. Every student have their different strategies. So
right,
just
right,
take
right,
up the positive things from here.
right,
Okay. Now,
right.
Abhishek, one more important thing that I would like to ask you is it required to have 16 to 18 hours of study on daily basis, because that's something very very prevalent in the market ki 18 घंटे पढ़ाई करना पड़ेगा. Is it that tough for the students to qualify CSIR?
Actually, to me, I think that 8 to 10 hours of studies is enough, but you have to be consistent. Consistency is all that matters. If you just study for 16 to 18 hours one day, and you in the next day you are tired and you sleep throughout the whole day, it's not going to be helpful. Like, you need to be consistent. You need to think about your health as well. It's not like that CSR is everything, like you are giving your whole life to it, and you get sick before the examination. That would be a terrible condition. like uh,
Exactly. So 16 to 18 hours nahi padna hai. So 8 to 10 hours, but consistency is the key.
Consistently.
So Abhishek, that was a very good insight. Now the next question is related to mock test. What will you suggest to the students ki at what time should they start giving the mock test? Because बहुत सारे students सोचते हैं कि mock test क्यों देना है. कुछ सोचते हैं कि mock test हम end में देंगे. So what was your strategy for that?
For mock test, I did not take any particular test by going somewhere, by using any platform. Like I gave certain examinations of using some of the PDFs that I got from Google. Like I saw the questions there. I basically Google and YouTube was the main thing for me, and I got most of the information from there. And like there were some stuffs like I could do as a test. I did all of those, and like it came a bit all right.
Perfect, perfect. Now, let me ask few more questions. What suggestions would you like to give to the students? Agar, like I'll ask you in two ways. First thing, what suggestion would you give to first attempters, and what suggestions would you give to the students who are not able to qualify in the second attempt or in the third attempt? Let's start with the first one.
Okay, let's talk about those who are attempting the examination for the first time. Like if you have the will, if you do want to crack CSI net in the first attempt, like what you can do is like you need to strategize yourself before appearing for the examination. Like they don't have any experience, like how to attempt the questions, how to and how many numbers of questions they need to attempt. I would suggest them definitely to score some questions or try to attempt some questions with maximum accuracy, and don't just think that you will have to attempt many questions like 20 or 30 questions you need to attempt to get the CSI. No, you have to make your accuracy perfect, attempt them like you know them. Otherwise don't attempt for it. Okay. And in case of those who are not getting CSR after attempting for like second or third time, like what you can do, you need to introspect a little bit, like where you are going wrong, and I need to actually see the person and where he is going. Like one of my friend, he appeared for the third time, okay, but he still did not get the CSIR. But I talked with him for like in the morning, and I asked him where he went wrong. He said that he attempted 29 questions in part B and he got half of them wrong, so his score came a bit low. So that's what I suggested him to. I told him my strategy. Like what I did, I attempted half of your questions what you did, and that's like it depends on where the person is going wrong. And in case of him, like I suggested him to increase his accuracy. That is.
Okay, perfect. So students, be it your first attempters or be it your second or third attempters, make sure कि आपकी accuracy strong हो, और accuracy strong can be with just one thing: repeated revisions. I would say practice out as much as you can and have repeated revisions done of the entire thing. Now, just one more thing, Abhishek, and that is the complete syllabus required, or we can pick up the topics from the complete syllabus? Like क्या पूरा पूरा 13 का 13 करना चाहिए हमें पूरा syllabus, या फिर we can pick up the topics and then we can do it that way? So which one would you suggest?
अगर पूरा सिलेबस नहीं करना चाहते हो तो आई वुड डेफिनेटली से यू नीड टू गो फॉर 13 बिकॉज आई लव रीडिंग. Okay, and I wanted to go for all 13 units, but I could not because I didn't get the time. So as I did not go for like 13 units, you definitely, I wouldn't say definitely you should go for 13 units, but if you want you can. But if you study 8 to 10 units properly, it will be enough. It will be enough if you study 8 to 10 units. And like you also need to see where the questions are coming from. There are some units that the CSR is bringing more questions to the question paper, like in case of
And
cell
physiology.
bio, right? Plant physiology. They are also bringing questions from biochemistry, cell biology, ecology, evolution. You will see many questions
Many
there.
questions. True, true,
Okay.
true. Very true.
That's why you need to focus on some of the units which are being used by CSR more rather than some of the other units. Like I skipped diversity of life form, the
Life.
module 9, right? And I skipped another unit like module 6 and 7. 6 for botany. I am not from botany background, so that's why I didn't have any knowledge about it. And the 7 as well, like human physiology, I actually could not finish it, but I still studied some of them from human physiology, how much I could. And like it got the job done, and I did rest of the stuff absolutely clearly. And I would suggest one thing as well, like you should go for multiple examinations as well. Like I appeared for BARC OCS examination. I appeared for DBT, which I qualified this year as well. And like after that, I came to CSIR. Like it actually helped me prepare. It actually helped me prepare appearing for all those examinations. Like I pursued those, and like got the job done for CSIR as well.
Okay, so that's a very very good thing कि सिर्फ एक एग्जाम पे फोकस नहीं करना है.
Right.
You have various other examinations और almost सबका syllabus, I guess it's something or the other in the same manner, right? So these were the main things. Any suggestions, any more advices you can give to the students out there?
Be confident, try to love the syllabus, try to love what the subject you are reading. It's absolutely fascinating, and you will fall in love just reading all those subjects. Like they are very cool, and they are very like a knowledgeable thing, like you can get out of them. Like try to love it. It will be more easier for you to crack CSR. It won't be a like burden to you after that.
It's a very very good thing. If you love your what you are doing at that particular moment, for sure it won't be a burden at all. So Abhishek, these were a lot of good insights, and I hope your juniors will get the benefit out of it. Now, because of exam December mein hai, so any suggestion for the December students, because exam is very close, just 4 months.
And those who are attempting the CSR for the first time, and those who are not also getting CSR after attempting multiple times, I would definitely suggest you to get a mentor. Get a mentor, and who would be better than Kajal ma'am? She's absolutely brilliant. There are multiple courses going on there. And the thing is that she teaches so well. I have always loved her teaching. I loved a lot from her, like in a one-to-one session, as well as in the videos, YouTube videos. Like you can get multiple benefits from coming to Kajal ma'am. That's what you need to do.
Okay, thank you so much, Abhishek, for these words. So, students, we have a full course and we have a crash course running for you all. You can download our application. The link is in the description box. So, download the application right away and make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. We are going to bring a lot of other toppers that got qualified in this particular attempt. So, thank you, Abhishek, for your golden time. And this was about it. Any last few words you want to like suggest to the students, or anything you want to like give advice to the students in the end?
What you can do is like all I just said, that you need to just be focusing on your goals and try to love the subject, try to love yourself as well. Like you need to do exercise as well. Don't even think about that you will be sitting in one place all the time and studying. Just try to be healthy. It will help you study even more. Like I go to gym as well for the 3 to 4 times every week.
Very
Like
good, very
so
good.
that is
That's
it. That is it.
brilliant. Perfect,
That is.
perfect. So it was a very good, insightful one-on-one conversation. Thank you so much,
Abhishek.
Abhishek, for your words, for your insight, information, and I wish all the students all the very best. Download Botany Insider application right away. The link is in the description box, and get yourself enrolled in the courses that we have. So, bye everyone. Take care and all the best.